Prepare to die.
Hey guys, what's going on? Gaming Chris TV here, and today I am back with some Halo Infinite news. This about the all-new multiplayer reveal for Halo Infinite. So this is going to be very, very exciting and also very long as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more on this, as it is this year that Halo Infinite will be released. Of course, it's holiday 2021, so it could be Christmas, Thanksgiving. But anyway, we have the whole blog post from the official Halo Waypoint website, as well as the Halo Infinite overview, which is 12 minutes long and also number 5 on trending. So congrats, 343, you've outdone yourself there. But actually, let's get into the video itself. And I actually kind of fast forward all the way to here. I'll kind of be jumping between these and also pausing, in case you guys are a bit confused on some stuff. I'll reiterate and explain, and of course express what I feel like what multiplayer can be like. And by the way, yes, when this game arrives, I'll be trying multiplayer the best of my possibility. I'm not a pro at online multiplayer games, so please, when this game comes out and I first play multiplayer, my skills will be lackluster, but the second knife, I have to sharpen them. So without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
The toughest challenge, I think, was really about how do we respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice it, where you feel like, oh, they really designed this to be a celebration of previous Halo.
By the way, I just want to say I love this music, that background music they're having. Please, 343 Industries, when you can release the full OST, I love it. I just love their OST so much. Let me know in the comment section below if you like their OST original soundtrack for Halo Infinite. I love it. I just love it since they first gave us a little bit of the demo for it. But I'm gonna continue.
As well as an iteration of where Halo can go next. The vision of Arena was all about a tight experience. It was all about being fair. It was all about earning everything on the map, earning everything, every kill you get.
Going back to what is the core foundation of what made the great Halo multiplayer arena matches great. Halo, it's really about...
Okay, that's actually kind of dope. Let me say I get this right.
Halo multiplayer arena match.
The fact that they have their own stances is kind of is really, really good. I wonder, A, can you make your own stance, and B, or B, if it's default and you can't change it. But the stance, I like, at least it's good. It's intimidating, but good.
Match is great. Halo, it's really about fair and balanced starts, so everybody's on equal footing when they come off the rip. And then once they start running around, it's about scavenging. It's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
Alright, so just to recap about the previous section before we get into the sandbox. So far, it's really good. I love how they're now focusing on how it can make it more fair and balanced instead of oh, here's an overpowered person, defeat them. That's what every game should be, in my opinion. Every game should be everyone starts from the bottom, and then you rise to the top by not just purchasing millions of items and, of course, packs, but also, oh, there's a cool weapon right there. This could be really good. Or oh look, I found this new grenade or whatever it is. Let's see how it goes. I think this is going to be one of the best multiplayer games of Halo. I'm not saying multiplayer games out there because number one, you have the likes of Fortnite, Call of Duty Warzone, Battlefield, all those other games that incorporate a battle royale style mode, and some of them do it good, some of them don't. I think this is one of the best that Halo has. So, yeah, I kind of like they're doing a fair and balanced gameplay, other than just making you overpowered by default. So that's actually kind of good. All right, now the sandbox.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo. But
That's the shield that they used in I think it was the second gameplay we got, the little demo they showed us when Chief is firing off from that shield into the person. And also, can we just look at the amount of detail that AR is? It looks really, really good. I kind of like that too. Think that's all. But yeah, that's a really good view of the AR and also the shield. Again, that was used I think in the second demo of Infinite, which I did do a reaction on it. So link in the top right corner so you guys can check that out.
what are the things that fans haven't seen yet?
Equipment is back,
Grapple
but equipment
shot?
is kind of has a bigger voice than ever before. We ask questions to ourselves of if you could go after a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of, this toy plus this toy.
Okay, before we get into what we're saying, I love this idea so much. I love this idea so much is where it's like you have to earn to use it. Like, it's not like, oh, like again, when I said fair and balanced. You can't just have a grapple shot in the beginning of the match and be like, oh, well, we have a grapple shot, use it. Because number one, it's going to be overpowered. You're going to be using that to gather around the arena, gather around other players. A lot of people are going to be using it. It's going to be overpowered. No one's going to play. I like how you have to earn your way through it. It's not just it's not like, oh, we're going to give you a plate and a fork and a spoon. It's like you have to earn your way to get the plate and the fork and the spoon, if that metaphor makes sense. But yeah, I definitely second that idea too.
And how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at how the power-ups play, like your classic power-ups like the overshield and the active camouflage. For this title, what we're looking at, what we're excited for, is you pick that up and you choose when you activate it. It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy, but we took the equipment side of it and modernized it. When it comes to the vehicle.
Okay. Now, this is something that might make or break some of you guys playing the game. But let's say, here's an example. Let's say it's you and another player, and you are down to your very last health. Your health is blinking red or flashing red. You have this overshield, right? Number one, the overshield is just going to basically make your OP for a certain amount of time. It's not forever. And two, when you drop, I kind of like the idea where it's like, okay, if you don't use it, you can't own it. But if you use it, it stays with you. So, remember the animation though. The animation of him putting the overshield on his armor I gotta see how long that takes to activate, and two, is there any stop time moments where it's like, okay, you can't fire this person when he's in motion putting the overshield on whatever equipment they're using, because if it's a stop time moment, it's gonna be annoying. If it's not, and you could just kill like maybe a split second before they put it on, I definitely see that. But yeah, I just don't. I just hope it's not a stop time moment, and I wonder what the timing on these equipments are. Like, is it like for an I don't know. We'll have to see. Again, game's not out yet. We have to see. I have to buy it and play it when it happens. So, that's just my thinking on it.
Vehicles, we went in and decided to invest a lot in the systems. When I take damage in my Warthog, my wheels can get blown off, my hood can get blown off. There's different aspects.
Yep, right there. So, I kind of like that aesthetic where it's like, oh no, they shot my wheel. You could kind of, now it's like, okay, now the vehicle's unbalanced, or now it's like, it's not like we would shoot the wheel, the whole thing explodes. Just like that part just fails on you. I like it a lot. It's kind of like a realistic type of thing where, yeah, it's kind of realistic. I don't want to say because number one, I want to. But anyways, I think it's a really great idea of how your vehicle now has like its own quote unquote thing. Like you shoot the wheel, you see the sparks go off because your wheel is off, or you shoot too many times on the engine, it's gonna fire. So yeah, I kind of like this mechanic a lot. Let's see what else I have to say about it.
Aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much, you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time, and you gotta choose what you want to do with the last minutes of this vehicle.
We've got a cousin to the...
Okay, that's actually really cool. So, it's kind of like those moments where it's like, okay. Like, have you ever played that game where... I'll say this, Temple Run, where you're dying and it's like, do you want to use this? Do you want to use this gem to get an extra life, or Richard Virus just quit and start all over? It's basically what they're talking about the vehicle. Not sure if that makes sense to you guys, but with this it's kind of like, okay, my health bar is 100%, my vehicle's about to explode. Should I just gun it, or should I just get right off and avoid completely? I kind of like that. Again, I'm not sure if that comparison makes sense, but I kind of like that mechanic a lot. So let's continue.
The Warthog, which is the Razorback.
The back has this like...
Okay. They're going to talk about the Razorback, and well, actually, I'll let them talk about it more, and I'll explain.
multi-storage compartment that you can put a lot of stuff into. So if you want to put like detached turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what's really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt in MP and campaign.
The level.
Okay. Okay, so the Razorback. I love the Razorback. I think it's been one of the most popular vehicles in the multiplayer, and as well as the campaign too. Mostly multiplayer because, let's just say we're going on a hill. I have the Razorback, and let's say my equipment of choice to put on the back of the back of the car is the rocket launcher, aka the Spanker. Oh my goodness. I think this is going to be one of the most popular vehicles to use. Because, like I said, a detachable turret you could have on that. Fusion coils, which, may put a target on your back because, let's say you do have a bunch of fusion coils. Someone could just snipe those fusion coils and boom, your vehicle goes off. But, yeah. As soon as this game goes out, and I want to test the Razorback. Because I could put some weapons on there, again, some objectives like my flag. Yo, Razorback is going to be, I think, the most popular vehicle for this game in general.
Define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that match. What do they want to do? What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTV is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment.
We really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have Pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that Pelicans are going to be dropping off these vehicles.
Tank is inbound.
We have Halo 2 stuff.
Okay, I kind of like that a lot. Like, but it's also thinking to be a thing on your back, a target on your back. Because let's say I want to spawn a Warthog. Now that Warthog is, now people come attracted to, okay, where is that Pelican going towards? And let's say you go right towards it. They can get you and steal your Warthog. You're spawned somewhere else. It's like, oh man, I've been found. I can't get in my Warthog now. So it's gonna be kind of a target on your back, so you have to be precise. I'm not sure. Again, this is just my thinking of it. Again, let me know, guys, comment section below on what do you what possibilities you think how spawning in different vehicles are gonna be. In my opinion, it has to be in my opinion, I just hope they do it right, where it's not like someone finds you. It's like you have to go to that area and do it. But that's just my point on it. Let's continue again.
Style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battle.
Okay, yeah, that's actually kind of cool too. I remember, like, in Halo 2, Master Chief was like one of those little pods from the UNSC. And he drops them, and then the front part of it, this goes right off of it, like whoosh. And that's how he goes out of the pod. I kind of like it how it's like, okay, there is a rocket launcher coming, so it's gonna be one of those pods. It's kind of sick.
Battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players, this is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
The announcer is your big gameplay moments, your game modes, just like the way it was before. Personal AI is really a reflection and information for the player.
Personal AI, designation button.
So if a player grabs a flag, your personal AI is going to tell you to, get that thing back to base and give you some like moment-to-moment updates.
Our team took the enemy flag.
What if we can let players choose their own AI, and each one of those are different voices, so that players can find the one that fits their personality and their mood the best?
They add to the sense of like me as a Spartan being more important, and for us in multiplayer it is really about becoming a Spartan.
Okay, that is actually really cool. They're adding that. That was in no other Halo game where you have a personal AI. I love that. So I just hope they take Halo 3 ODST's personal AI, the superintendent, and again they have that too, or it could be Virgil too, where he says, "Alert, alert, your enemy is on its way. Alert, go grab your rocket launcher," something like that. I just hope they have like throwback AIs. We can get possibly good Cortana, or I don't know. What if it's Master Chief telling you this stuff, even though it's not an AI? I want more. Like, I can't wait again till this game goes out, to actually see how it all turns out, but the personal AI in multiplayer is going to be really cool too.
Spartan, you're Spartan. You are you inside of the Halo universe.
The body of customization content that we have on day one ensures that there will be millions of customization combinations for Spartan.
Okay, so they're talking about the armor coatings now, and some of you guys might have mixed feelings on this. Some of you guys think this could be a bad thing, but actually there's ways how to earn armor coatings, and I'll probably get more of this when I get into the blog, but right now it's most importantly, you're earning it through gameplay. You can either A, buy it completely, or B, if you happen to see like one of those energy drinks or a snack, you can earn those armor coatings. But customization is key, and to be honest, I think these look sick AF in my opinion. Like, you can customize your weapon, your visor, your helmet, shoulders, knees, and toes, whatever. I kind of like that. It kind of gives you your personal you look to it. So let's say, I don't know, I want a red and black helmet with a black, with the orange, we'll say an orange visor. You could do a whole lot. Like, trust me, when I get this game, I'm gonna customize my character to how I want to be. But of course, you probably gonna get a limited amount of armor coatings and customization, because as you play the campaign, you will get more of these, and also, we'll get more into it in a bit, but armor coatings are, I guess, here for a while, and yeah, customization. If you guys want a customization, here you go. But yeah, that's what I think.
Spartans on the battlefield. That includes things like armor coatings, armor emblems, various armor effects, down to the individual armor pieces. So your shoulders, your gloves, your knee pads, your helmet, your visor, your helmet attachments. Then you look at weapons, and we've got a whole slew of customization.
Yeah. So this is what it's going to look like when you're at your multiplayer thing. So you have your menu, which is the play menu. If you want to do multiplayer, you can customize your weapon. You have the community, and of course you have the shop in case you want to purchase some things or see if you can unlock some things. But then you have what's called the sub menu, which is the armor hall, which says you can customize your Spartan's armor, your weapons bench, kind of don't know, your vehicle bay, your buy and your AI, and your pre-presentation right there. So I kind of like that.
Offerings there. Vehicles have a huge pool of customizations too. We support customization in the game. Players can do the same thing on HaloWaypoint.com as well as the Halo Waypoint app.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna download the app on my phone because A, makes it easier, and B, I could choose who I want, because now doing it from the app is actually kind of convenient. So let's say you're not close to your console, or let's say you're out somewhere, and let's say, do you know what, I feel like playing multiplayer online. You could choose what style character you want, your armor, your weapons, your vehicles, all your customization on the app itself. I think that's really convenient how 343 made that. Oh yeah, can we just get a quick little plug how 343 literally has the time as the 343 on it? Like, that couldn't get more likes than that, but really 343, that's kind of clever. I'm pretty sure, and some people picked up, some people haven't, but the 343 little touch on that is kind of really good. And of course, look on this side over here, you do have what's called your progression. So let's say you have your summary, you have your battle pass, and of course your events that are going on. So it tells you your daily challenge. For example, it's kind of like Fortnite where you have the free battle pass, and then let's say you want to choose to pay up for a battle pass. You can. And I'm mixed on battle passes right now. Like, battle pass are just another way. Well, they're a way to get you clinged onto the game, but also, I don't know. Again, it's your choice if you want to stick to if they're gonna give you a free battle pass, or if you want to get even more. Because that's what all games are going towards. Fortnite has the Fortnite Crew, which is a monthly subscription, and then you of course have that battle pass. I think Warzone has a battle pass. Dragon Ball Legends has what's called a mission plan, which you could purchase a big mission plan to get 10 Chrono Crystals again. Every other game is going through this. So it's, as it says work in progress. So who knows? Things could change, but overall, let me know, guys, what you think about customizing your character on the Halo Waypoint app.
The player also customizes the Spartan, the soldier inside the suit. We want the Spartan.
Oh yeah, can we just say this car looks kind of sick too? You have that red fire-looking visor. You have the red and the black. It looks really clean. It looks very metallic, kinda.
To represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose prosthetics for the first time.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to before. So we're coming.
Okay, this by far looks sick. I didn't mean to do that. I like how I was holding a knife right on his shoulder pad. It looks very bulky on each side. And that blue visor look is really cool. I think it looks really good. But again, you customize it the way you want it to be. And I really, really love it.
Coming at this from a player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass and choose which Battle Pass to put your progression towards.
All of these rewards are single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game. All customization is just cosmetic.
Every season will have its own theme and introduce new components, new looks, new gameplay for players, new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the samurai already.
Oh man. He looks like he is ready for war. The samurai? Oh my goodness. Whew. That's the most popular character. Oh my goodness. That looks sick.
That's one of our event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players can earn through gameplay for free.
With us going free to play for the multiplayer part of the game, like that was a big goal because, you know, how do we have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even just want to see it.
Not only are we free to play, but we're free to play on PC as well as console. And what that means is we're able to get the biggest audience we've ever had. Everybody gets to play with no barriers. And even better, your progression carries from one platform to the next.
Getting our game to be on PC and console at the same time is an amazing chance for us to really just kind of excite new players about the game. How can we do things like make cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
Why are you here?
To be a Spartan.
The Academy is a place that you can go with an MP to kind of onboard into the experience. It's great for newer players who are still picking up the controls, and also people who want to warm up before they head into matchmaking. It's a series of experiences, both a tutorial to get started for the first time, weapon drills to practice with specific items, and also training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For players who are new to Halo, let's help them learn what this universe is about. Some of these characters, what are they about? And help them kind of know the vocabulary that people have been speaking for now almost 20 years, so that when they come in there, they don't feel like they're behind everyone else. They can kind of come in on an even footing.
I mean, I'm super jazzed about bots. I think they're awesome. Our goal with bots has been to have...
Okay, so they covered a whole lot about what the Academy is going to be, and in my opinion, well, not my opinion, but this is going to be big, because this actually kind of reminds me of like Call of Duty Warzone, where you have your own training mode because you're new to it, and you can obviously choose back if you want to go to it or not. With the Academy, for me, definitely, I've played, I definitely haven't played multiplayer, so I'll definitely be doing academies to build my skills up, and I recommend for you guys too, if you're either new or you just want to freshen up your skills a little bit. Doesn't hurt to practice. It makes perfect. But academy is where I'm gonna go to as first as buy the game. Well, first it's gonna be campaign, then we'll do some multiplayer. So again, this is gonna be very, very cool.
A variety of difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for wherever you're at in the experience.
Partnering with our players on the road to launch and after launch is absolutely critical, right?
I mean, Halo's always been about the community conversation.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into the community's hands. You know, whether it's seeing what people make in Forge or the content that they're able to create with theater, watching streamers go after the game.
To get involved, you go to haloinsider.com, put in your info with your gamer tag, and we should be able to reach out to you if we want to invite you to a Halo Infinite flight.
We feel like we've got a pretty good selection at launch and what's going to be there for our fans. And this isn't going to be something that is just a static set of items. We have some new stuff in the works already, and just can't wait to really get into that as soon as this game comes out.
New maps, new modes, new ways to customize your Spartan. Launch is just the beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch, launch itself, and beyond.
Alright, so that does it for the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview. In my opinion, it is really, really good. From all the way for armor customizations, vehicle customizations, to weapons, no loot boxes, which are, I just love that. All the way till you can earn most of your stuff through campaign, as well as other stuff too. And just the fact that you start from the bottom like everyone else and you go to the top just by looking for weapons and vehicles and spawning them and just trying out different stuff, I think in my opinion is very, very good. I highly recommend, well, I don't want to say I recommend a lot, but I definitely love this. So now it's time we get to the blog post they have. And this is from the Halo Waypoint website, the official website. So this is where we're going to keep updating more content as we get close and close to launch day. So just the beginning, saying that a whole bunch of is coming. So yep, Xbox Wire. No, we're not gonna read it. I was just thinking about if I was gonna read it or not, but yeah, we'll read it. I'll add a new tab. Alright, there we go. So we did that. Okay, so tomorrow. So this is just a schedule what we're getting. So tomorrow, which is the today's the 14th. Tomorrow, which is the 15th, we're gonna know how to create your real life Spartan armor on Halo Waypoint. And it's real life too. I'll post a picture of what mine might look like. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you follow me on social media. Then Wednesday is the cannon fodder, which is 343 Lore Master Grim Brother. One that's an fiction by multiplayer mass vehicles and more. I don't know who he is. You guys might know, so let me know in the comment section below. Thursday is gonna be Inside Infinite. So that's the monthly blog series, which is a look at the future of Halo Waypoint and the work on how they're going to on the work of Halo Infinite itself. So definitely really good. And yep, I did cover that. I did my reaction on that of the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase. So link top right corner in case you guys haven't seen that. But it says, yep, they're going to keep throwing more stuff, more and more. So quintessential Halo, 20 years has been defined by sandbox-focused gameplay, mostly weapons, vehicles, and toys. Yep, we already watched the trailer. Okay, so our post is kind of good, so it's kind of like what it did before, where the guy deployed it, and basically the guy was shooting a energy beam at him and deflected right back towards them. I'm not sure if this is going to be where it's like, again, a stop time moment where you're literally moving slow and the beam's going towards you slow bit fast, or it's basically live where if it pushes back at you, you could dodge it in time. Not sure about that. Well, guess again, find out. Grapple shot, again, is something you have to work for. And the drop wall is really good, too. That's what they showed in the second campaign teaser, and of course the multiplayer overview, too. So, and equipment, which I'm glad they're bringing back equipment, because Halo 3 had a bunch of equipment, from the bubble shields to the plasma grenades to the EMP grenade, I forgot what it was called, and of course the shield, and of course, so there's a whole bunch of stuff in terms of grenades, but I love that too. So let me guys know what we guys think about equipments. But that is it, and that's basically it for that section. And vehicles, in addition to the bench-inspired favorites, which is really good, and I kind of like that too. So talking about all that stuff. New generation built to fight. Yep, only meant to can be a daunting experience. Skills. Yep, the all new Academy. So let's say this game comes out, you buy the game, you haven't owned any Halo game out there, and you're like, oh, I'm a multiplayer type of guy. I want to play online. And let's say, oh, they all don't the mechanics of it. Academy will definitely help you out. And I can say this for sure that I'll definitely be doing the training mode where you can help sharpen up your skills to become better. I'll definitely be doing a whole lot of training. So I might feature some training on my channel. I might feature some off channel, but yeah. The all new Academy mode is really, really good. And of course it's led by Spartan Commander Lorette. And yeah, like I said, it basically hone and sharpen your skills. Regulatory bullet dire, the marksman skill shops at the target range, and yep, a whole lot of stuff. Bots, I love bots because you don't have to worry about facing up for a real person or, keep asking your brother to train with you. You have bots to help you now, so that's really good. And also, they fill on roster spots for missing in action fire team members. So let's say you're at the multiplayer map, and let's say you're going against a guy and you have to take a call for something, so it doesn't play at all. I'm not sure where the bot automatically kick in, like a timer, like, okay, 5 minutes, bot kicks in if not moving, or I don't know. But bots are good for training and also if you're offline. So, yep, I said that too. Modes, maps, and more. Yep. Players are strategically work together to acquire newly spawned weapons, offer rack or take down an opponent to loot their equipment and use it against them. I hope it's not just on the walls, but also like on the floor too. And by the way, shoutouts to the caution wet floor sign on the floor. But anyway, I just hope they have that. I just hope it's not just on the walls. It's also on the floor too. Not talking about you down the player, pick up their weapon. I'm talking about you moving around the map. You see the AR on the floor, or you see an AR on the floor, you pick that up, or a grenade on the floor. I just hope it's like most up on the floor. Yep, and saying remember your academy training. Yep, that's cool. I love this scenery too. Cuck's Cafe? Not sure what's that called. But it looks really nice as well. And alright, express yourself, which is basically, customize it the way you want it to be. So let's say, so this is what different customizations you have in terms of armor coating and read style customization. Again, I'll be definitely doing my customization to my own personal taste. And of course, again, you can unlock most of all the armor coatings free to play from the campaign, which is really nice too. Armor Hall offers more per piece customization options than any prior Halo game, including everything from helmets to visors, shoulder pads, and more. Apply armor coats to weapons. Yep, I said that too. And a new personal AI. Again, like I said from the overview video, I hope it's not just one bland AI. Like, they said you can change its voice, but I just hope it... And there's also one, I think, what's called the Butler, too. Like, I hope it's, like, one where, let's say, you can have Sergeant Johnson be your AI, or the non-rampant Cortana be your AI, or something. I just like it how you can have AI, a personal AI on your team. Kind of sick. It's really kind of sick. And also they tell you, and they also tell you stuff like, oh, the person got your flag, take them down, or hurry up, pick up that weapon before it's too late. Kinda like it. It's really nice. Alright, yep. Assign one match your scoreboard. Oh, so friend referral system for multiplayer games at a high level. This functions as an outline system that uses different colors to denote their friends and foes. These colors are configurable for accessibility purposes, whether the colors is assigned will match your scoreboard, team base, and team flags. It isn't depicted in the reveal trailer due to its more cinematic nature, but we have more details to share down the road. Okay, so they're talking about that. Are you ready? Yep. And I think that's basically it for the Halo Waypoint multiplayer reveal. So again, that overview, and of course this is a whole lot of information, so time codes will be in the description below. But first, next let's hop on to the Xbox Wire, which is again the second news source for most of games that Xbox has. So this is from yesterday. So it says, hey there, I hope you enjoyed your first look at Infinite multiplayer. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, so I provide more info here. Deep dive. So yep, we just read that. We also have a new video for our multiplayer team coming out tomorrow. Okay, that's good. Wait, no. This is actually talking about Monday from yesterday. I thought it was Tuesday, but that's where we get our that is when we get our customizations at our own armor. So that's really good. So instead of with associate corrective team Tom French, multiplayer designer Alex Bean, and lead sound designer Quinn Del Hoyo. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, man, but for now let's talk about where the team has been, where we're going, and what we're working on between now and launch. Yep. Dove to the game, playing through the campaign, enjoying a multiplayer playtest. First thing that struck me about Halo Infinite is how in so many ways it's the realization of the vision we had for Halo 20 years ago. We're making the original games. That feeling of awe and wonder, the freedom to explore an expansive alien world, discover secrets, all coming to life. Finally, the technology has caught up with the vision, and that's hugely exciting for everyone at 343. We also helped this team to identify key areas of focus. I felt it important to finish. Since that time, we've been focusing on elements, and we're not done yet. We're getting close, so 1 second. Alright, I'll take a water break for a second, but he's ready to talk about multiplayer, and 1 second. Alright, so with tons of Spark customization options that will be part of our very first season, Heroes of Reach. So I guess that's what it's going to be called, including a super sweet Yoroi Spartan. In case you're wondering what the Yoroi armor is free, you can unlock it by just playing events season 1. Really good. So I can't wait to get the Yoroi Spartan armor too. I'm definitely going to showcase to you guys once that goes out. When it comes to gameplay, goals to deliver a multiplayer experience that honors classic Halo combat while offering new players to support you to jump and have a great time. Time recording the Spartan Academy of Spartan. Yep, we talked about that. And the Waypoint bot matches, again, we talked about that as well. A nice sick look at the map as well. It's pre-release, so things could change or it could be some mishaps there and there, but overall looks really cool. And that goes at the heart of our focus, making Halo Infinite a game that'll grow over time in the community. It's incredibly important that all of you are partners in this journey and we're dedicated to listening to your feedback. What gets me excited about this journey we're starting together is the fact that multiplayer is free to play, and that gives something to build the biggest Halo community ever. I agree with that 100%. If it's not free to play, you have to earn stuff by buying stuff. It's gonna be unright and unfair because you have whales that are just gonna put every penny and every dollar into armor customization and all that stuff. Isn't right. Free to play should be the way, and doing this 3 for 3, I congratulate you for doing free to play multiplayer. It's really, really good. Also, with the cross play and cross platform progression, there are almost no barriers to enjoying the game with friends, regardless where they play. Feels extra special to be able to grow the community, bring it together in this way. Press months to be taking fans behind the scenes of the Inside Infinite blog series, interesting faces from around the studio and telling stories behind how the game is made. And this past year, talking about all that stuff. Also want to encourage you to head over to Halo Insider and sign up. I've already done that. If you're into testing out stuff, if they choose you, I definitely do that because who knows, you could have a chance to be chosen to flight Halo Infinite, like test out new stuff. Like, hey, do you think this what do you think about the Warthog speed? Is it too dialed down? Is it dialed up way too much, or do you think the speed should be just in the middle? I think that's good too. Speaking of Infinite, we're on to share work with you today. And yeah, that is it. So, also this was from yesterday, so we're taking the story of the Master Chief at Cortana for Halo 5. We're also telling a story that's welcoming for new players. Cortana's fate is one of Infinite's campaign's big mysteries. Early in the story, you meet a new UNC AI, the weapon, that was created to help stop Cortana. Together with the pilot, the Master Chief, and the weapon, begin an epic adventure to explore the Zeta Halo, defeat the Banished forces to control the ring, and unravel even more mysteries along the way. So, that is it. We basically did the multiplayer overview, the Halo Waypoint official website, as well as the official Xbox newsroom, The Wire. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this action-packed details of Halo Infinite's multiplayer mode. And let me know in the comment section below. Do you think there's anything you would like for them to change in terms of what they should add or not? Because again, they could be watching this video and take some keys off of this. So definitely subject your opinion in the comment section below. There's no arguing over there, please. So no saying, oh, well, I think armor coding shouldn't be allowed. You could say that, but, no going back and forth. It's your opinion. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching me. Let's do a complete deep dive of the multiplayer reveal in Halo Infinite. Make sure you guys subscribe, click the bell for more stuff like this. As well as leave a like, comment, share, and follow my social media if it's my channel. And last time, guys, if you guys want to check out, you guys should check out the charity stream happening on July 17th at 4 p.m. We're going to be playing Among Us and some Dragon Ball Legends. So, if you guys are into both those games, and of course donating, make sure you guys check that out. Link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Also leave a like, comment, share, and follow me on social media for updates on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and as always, stay safe.